Welcome back, everyone, to another episode review of Fear the Walking Dead. This episode's entitled Not Fade Away. And that's kind of my opinion of this episode because it kind of did fade away. This is supposed to be like a energetic and probably a refueled episode because they have that military presence going on. And the military is cliche and boring. And pretty much just a lot of characters.
Not impressive.
Wandering around doing nothing, and it's just like, what am I watching? Why is this?
They're just playing golf, like they don't care about anything.
Which also is like a rip on The Walking Dead, because the governor Martinez played golf in the apocalypse. So.
It's like something you can do, I guess. Like, why not? Like, who cares where the golf ball goes? Just
yeah.
It's like the figure of power. Like, obviously he's gonna be the one that goes corrupt first. Like, you're supposed to be the good guys, and like, oh, okay, they have all the power, so they're the first ones to like
right. And the
take
whole
control.
The whole like, oh, we're gonna take them to the camp. I feel like this is like the freaking Holocaust. Okay.
Yeah. And they're killing people who aren't bad.
Well, yeah, that's what it looks like. I mean, and once again, how many times am I gonna say, man? They're setting up for a good episode because, like, oh, we're gonna take Nick, the main character, one of the main characters, and we're taking him to the hospital now. You know what? I'm tired of the setup. Why couldn't you just get him there in the first 20 minutes and then end with that being the episode? Because now we're going to have to wait another 40 freaking minutes until that scene plays out, because this is how the show works.
And we had to waste time with Doug. Who's Doug?
Who the hell is Doug? They made it such a big deal.
Why is Doug necessary?
Doug
he was
can
in
go
it for like 2 minutes.
Yeah, he drives his car into a
off the
fence.
cliff, you know? Who cares? And then, all right, well, my favorite shot was with Nick. And underneath when he's taking the morphine, that was my favorite.
Yeah, no. This is the borderline of what I've been talking about. Liking Nick as a character because he's unique, but they're now taking the drug thing almost to the extreme. It's to my limit. That was my limit. It goes past that. It's going to be too much because it was the reveal and like, I'm just like, oh my god, he's taking morphine from an old person.
In between the big toe.
I'm just like, that's the level I'm talking about. Because if he starts, like I said, wigging out when the zombies are attacking and like it causes a problem, it's going to be too much, and then I'm going to just want him to die.
So how about the mom slapping the shit out of Nick?
That was awesome. I like that scene.
She finds that out.
And then, like, but the scene that takes place afterwards, though, I did not like, with his sister being like, "Who did this to you?" Like,
I like how he opened the door when he said, "You want me to get mom?"
Yeah.
You're like, no.
No, don't go get mom.
So, what did you guys think of the whole, like, is somebody out there? Because I see some lights reflecting, and I mean, I'm gonna go travel 50 miles to go get to it. Right, Mom? No. I'll go, honey. Let me go by myself into the wilderness of the apocalypse and go find out if this is somebody, okay?
Who cares?
Like,
if it was somebody, who cares?
What's the mindset of somebody that's like, hey, I feel like I have to take this onto my own responsibility and go track this down?
I don't know.
Just for tension. And, hey, positive, that score they used during that scene of her, like, checking
going under
down,
the car was the best.
Going under the car.
I felt like Walking Dead for a little bit.
Yes, it did feel like The Walking Dead, and it felt like the intensity that you would get in that show.
Maybe that still sucked.
This episode
it's no
did.
good.
And the way that the military kind of acted as like the zombie presence was really cool.
Yeah, they had a really cool shot when they were walking, like to go examine, and she's like laying underneath the truck.
Which
that was cool.
Been done already.
It has been.
Like in The Walking Dead.
I thought that zombie that she was laying next to was alive. Just maybe, I don't know, but
For a split second, but that's the thing, man. The show is not captivating me like The Walking Dead has, and honestly, it's now almost becoming a chore to watch. I mean, I feel like everyone's giving the show a chance, which we're all giving the show a chance, obviously, because, hey, it's attached to The Walking Dead. Robert Kirkman, all these other people that worked on that show are doing this show.
they don't have enough people that worked on The Walking Dead
Because
this show.
They're trying to make it its own thing by making this, like, the epidemic last way longer of, like, civilization before it collapses, but it's not clicking. It's too slow, and
Are we gonna move day by day through this? I don't get where we're going. Like,
but I don't know. I feel like if this was any other TV show that wasn't The Walking Dead, I wouldn't be giving it my attention because
yeah,
it's
it
just
sucks,
not.
You know?
It's not that caliber of TV. I mean, you
boring.
have. I put The Walking Dead in the same atmosphere of like Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones. It's like that intense, and it delivers that character development. It's awesome. And then you get the B grade of shows, which is like Sons of Anarchy, and that's fun to watch and everything like that. This is below in like a C tier where it's just like it's not there. It's not quality television.
Because we see like zombies in Walking Dead, and we see the intensity they make with all those zombies, and this is like the same kind of aspect. It's a zombie TV
World
show again, but it's
yeah.
just it's a minute version of that, and it's not doing a good job.
I'm just hoping that it gets more intense because there's only 2 episodes left.
Yeah, 2 episodes.
2 episodes. Let's get it going.
Yeah, but you say that with these 2 episodes left, hoping, and I feel like you've been hoping and thinking that it's been solid episodes and that it's just gonna be this great thing. And I think you're finally starting to see that it's maybe not all it's built up to
I think
be.
we're all starting to see that because it's still not going anywhere.
Yeah.
And I was very bored this episode.
I think that the characters are very limited and they're not growing. I think the decision making is really poor. I thought that the military could have been like a fresh aspect to the show and bring something new to the table. And at the end of the day, they bring really nothing. And like I said, this is 2 steps back. It's going even further. My expectations are dropping down. I give this episode 4.5 reels out of 10.
Yeah, I would say I'm right around there at like 4.5 out of 10 wheels because like as the season goes on, we're supposed to care more and more about the characters, and I'm just caring less because the way they're developing it and the way they're moving the story along isn't interesting.
And are you finally gonna drop off the perch of 8 out of 10 reels? Are you starting to see the cracks in the show?
Okay, so I know I gave all the other episodes 8 out of 10 reels, but this episode was really disappointing. It was just really slow. I couldn't like it. I'm sorry. I'm just hoping like they make the characters more likable because I really liked Nick from the beginning, and now they're making him just this useless character. I feel like, but for that, I'm just gonna give this 6 out of 10 reels.
She gave it a 6, guys. Somebody that gave a consistent score of 8 out of 10 reels gives it a 6. It's okay. Hopefully
That's true about Nick, though. He's just literally floating in a pool for like a good majority of the episode.
Yeah.
Look cool.
Cool establishing shot. Another positive. Other than that. And this has been our review of Fear the Walking Dead, Episode 4. Thanks for tuning in, checking out our review, and hopefully things pick up next week. But until then, this is The Real Report.